Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video. So, in this video, we're going to talk about Jaguar Wright making a allegation that they're going to take out Kendrick Lamar. Now, we know that Jaguar Wright is often seen as controversial. Some people may refer to her as a liar. But upon observation, there's one thing that I believe most people, even if they're not willing to acknowledge, there's one thing we all can observe, and that is a lot of stuff that she said, they've turned out to be factual. Could it be coincidence? Could it be that she understands the pattern of the industry? I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Now, most recently, she made some bold and controversial statement about Kendrick Lamar. Now, in a podcast interview that she did, Jaguar Wright claimed that Kendrick Lamar is in danger and suggested that there is a Super Bowl setup involving him. Do you know how there were so many symbolism in his Super Bowl halftime show and how it was power to the black community and disrespecting Sony, you know? So as such, she believes that they are slowly cooking up a rivalry against Kendrick, but he's not catching up to it. No. She details this, rivalry also to be similar to the East Coast, West Coast hip-hop rivalry between Tupac Shakur and Biggie Small, implying that there might be orchestrated conflicts within the industry. Now, you guys also know that most recently, Drake filed a lawsuit against Spotify and UMG. Drake accused Spotify and UMG of sabotaging his streaming and, just manipulating Kendrick Lamar's stream for Not Like Us, which is a diss track Kendrick Lamar created, wherein he called Drake a Pedialyte. So Drake is not happy about it because Drake is saying UMG is disrespecting him by allowing a fellow artist to, make such outlandish, outrageous allegations about him being a child you know what. Not only that, Drake also suggested that what UMG and Spotify has done, whenever someone goes to request Drake's song, it is Kendrick Lamar's song that is played instead. So as such, that is given the sense that a conflict is being orchestrated between the two. However, many artists who are familiar with the industry, how it is tailored to make an artist successful, they have since then come out and say, you know what? Drake's allegations against UMG and Spotify, they're not false. They're accurate. However, they've also done this for Drake. So why is it that when another artist is to be given such opportunity, Drake has a problem with it? And as such, many people believe that Drake may end up doing something weird because so far he's losing and he cannot handle losing. Also, if you remember in Drake's lawsuit that he filed, he basically said that since that song that Kendrick Lamar did, there's been quite a few attacks on his premises. So as such, he's given the impression that he's fearful for his life, and this song is all to be blamed for it. And if UMG hadn't allowed their artist, which is a fellow artist of Drake, to do such a thing, then his life wouldn't have been in jeopardy. So that right there is given the East Coast, West Coast vibe. Now also, if you look at Kendrick's Super Bowl performance halftime show, you guys know many people believe it was subpar because the songs that he performed, but what we all can agree on is that there were a lot of, powerful cultural and political statements that was brought out in his performance that resonated well with the Black community. Now, his performance addressed significant societal issues, challenge in the industry such as the norms of values, the ongoing struggles for racial justice and equality. His performance showcased Black culture and history using symbolism, references that resonates with the Black community. Also, if you remember the Sony PlayStation symbol, you guys can remember Michael Jackson also calling out Sony for allegedly treating their artists less than how they deserve, taking away from them. Now, he also had another historical reference which he used. The reference was the unfulfilled promise of 40 acres and mule, drawing attention to historical injustices and the continued struggle for reparations and racial justice. The performance, it include again, some other systematic images denoting violence against the Black community, racism, silencing the Black community. Now, as it relates to where he brought out silencing the Black community, that is where Serena Williams comes in. Because if you remember, after winning a major tennis in, Serena Williams did the Crip Walk, and she was almost penalized for it. It caused a major outrage. So to see her coming from that, and she's now legend, what Kendrick Lamar did was to give Serena that space, that platform to say, I'm Crip walking over y'all asses. You all can't cancel me. You can't ban me. You can't disbar me because I've done it. I'm legend. I'm the GOAT, and I got the record. So as such, that can definitely sting a bit. And when it comes to the elitists of the industry, they hate to be taunted. But evidently, Kendrick Lamar is not fearful. Also, we saw he brought out Samuel L. Jackson portraying Uncle Sam. Now, this highlights the manipulation of Black identity for economic and cultural gain. So overall, we can see that his Super Bowl performance was very much a provoking statement that addressed critical issues affecting the Black community and the industry, the music industry, that challenged norms and practices of the music industry. So as such, is there any truth to what Jaguar Wright says about Kendrick Lamar being in danger after this Super Bowl halftime show? Do you think his life is in jeopardy? Chances are she could be correct, but we're gonna knock on wood and hope that that's definitely not the case. But it's your time to chime in, guys. What's your take? While you're at it, remember, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you all in the comment section. Peace.